Good morning, good morning. I've done a little bit of watching of Ali Edwards. Good morning. I'm starting my travel journal for my trip from the beginning of this month, August 2024, to England. I pre-planned it, in case you hadn't seen these. I brain dumped into my Hobonichi. The schedule, it's in chronological order for the most part. Some ephemera, some pieces of paper pictures because I haven't gotten my real pictures yet. Some postcards, a little bit of ephemera. This is paper that I printed that had a bunch of all the plain stuff on it. And that's probably I'm going to print that again, and it's going to go in my journal. So, I watched a few Ali Edwards, Old Crystal Indignate, I think that's how you say her name. Another lady, I think, on Ali Edwards' design team, or she was, just to get some ideas. None of those journals were done in a traveler's notebook. They were done in like December Daily, 8x10 format, hybrid, combination of computer, pictures, real stuff, digital stuff, I kind of really like the hybrid pathway. I love a good pocket. I just don't like them for my stuff. I love watching people use pockets, page protectors, whatever you want to call it, the little pocket pages. I'm not a Project Life person. I kind of am a Project Life person, but I do it my way in a Hobonichi. I'm a Hobonichi Project Life person daily after the fact. But I kind of wanted some fresh, some of these are 3 years old, to me, pathways to get to a journal spread. So I watched I cannot get past this stupid cold that I have from the airplane. Thank you, whoever. It's not COVID. I know COVID's rampant right now on planes, and we tested several times, and it's not. We both just I think I got overheated on the plane when we first got on in JFK, and I was very much in the ends of food poisoning, and every smell knocked me on my feet, literally. And I mean, and if you've been to the Dublin airport, when you get off the plane, at least where we were when we got off the plane, it went straight into all the perfume duty-free shop. You literally had to walk through there. I'm like, I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up. I'm not dramatic. I'm really not. But it was like, I'm going to throw up. This is awful. But anyhow, I had the air conditioner on full blast when the airplane's air conditioner was on, trying to clear the air around me, trying to get the smells out of the way. Why people can wear a perfume on a plane or aftershave is beyond me. It's just like a doctor's office. You should not put all that perfume on and then get on a plane. Oh, it's rude. It's everything. Then my poor husband, the lady that was sitting in front of him from JFK to Dublin, which was like 6 hours, threw her seat back immediately as soon as she could. And my husband had like this much room. It was awful. But anyhow, that shouldn't happen anymore either. They should not be able to recline in their seats. I'm sorry. It's just rude when you put your face in their lap and the person behind you has 3 inches. Yes, we have to sit in steerage. I'm not going to pay $3,000 for a plane ticket. Sorry. $800 or $1,000 is enough. Anyhow, long story short, tangent to say, I have a few ideas jotted down. Now, will I stick to them? I don't know. Once I get into it, when the paper starts speaking to me in another language and saying, no, we want to go this way, I'm like, okay. So, that's, I'm going to allow that to happen. But I think I'm going to use acetate and or vellum a little bit. Oh, and by the way, check this out. We didn't get to go to Harrods, but there's a Harrods gift shop. Tiny, albeit tiny, at Heathrow, where we were, in the terminal we were in. So, hello. Anything that's in enclosed in a gigantic brand. I'm going to do it. So, let me get out some vellum, which should be very close. That's cardstock. Oh, there's some more little envelopes. Oh, one of you should be getting some mail from me in a couple days if you're watching. Sometimes real life gets in your way and you watch in arrears, I think, which is perfectly a-okay. Because you always leave me nice comments. All right, where the heck is my vellum? It might be in the filing cabinet. I do have some paper in here. Should I have gotten this out ahead of time? Perhaps. All right, that's arches. Oh, maybe it's in here. Okay. Okay, this isn't going to work if you can't find your supplies right away, lady. What is this? No. No. What is this? No. I know I have it. Maybe it's here. In my overstock area. It's not over there. Where's my vellum? Okay. What is this? More cardstock. Onion skin. Acetate. This one I want to use vellum. Smaller river paper. All the papers, but where's the vellum? Ooh, what's this? More acetate. Okay. Hold, please. Well, I can't find the vellum. Surprise, surprise. So, we're already veering off our path. I am, and I don't know, the gorgeous plaid from somebody's family's kilt, if that's politically incorrect for a tour of England. I don't know the politics. I'm pretending like it's okay. Okay? So don't come after me if that's a problem. All right. I think what I'm going to do, though, I'm going to do this loosely and then put it back together. Now, sometimes that can be a little problematic. But I'm going to try. Just because it'll eliminate some of the... Oh, I already put tape across here. Oh, I'll tell you what I could do. I can pull it out. Okay. I think I'm going to just put these closed. No, I can't do that either. Might just open them up. I'll move them like that and solve that problem at the end of the journey. Okay, so my thought process is to put a piece of vellum right here, but I can't find it. I have vellum. Oh, that is so frustrating. I'm going to look again. I know this is wasting your time and my time. Maybe I'll cut it out. Technically, it should be in the paper drawer. I give up. I give up. I give up. I give up. Okay. I give up. I can't find it. I can't find it. But I started to say I am going to work loosely to prevent a little bit of the lumpy left, and then I will go and put everything back together again. And I saw something, and that was genius. There is embroidery, not embroidery thread, but like sewing thread that's elastic. Like, kind of like what goes around the journal covers in a traveler's notebook. And or like this. I think it's a little bit thinner. But they just put it from here to here in their traveler's notebook. And it created a spine for the whole cover, which is what you do in a traveler's notebook, but anyhow, okay. I have, my first page is an intro page, and it's like what made the decision to go on this trip was, I was just skimming through the craft tour email that I get frequently, and like, Jenny Doan, because last year I did Bonnie Hunter, and I'm like, Jenny Doan International Quilt Festival, England, and I kind of was letting it percolate in my head for a couple days. I'm like, so I said, husband, dear husband, would you be upset if I went to England with Jenny Doan? No, of course not. You may go. He just doesn't like to sit on a plane that long anymore. No, go right ahead. He is... Where are you going? Oh, that must mean I have the dog. Okay. I think he put him back on our bed because that's where he's comfortable if we leave. And he doesn't freak out as bad for whatever reason. He can't hear easily coming down the driveway or leaving the driveway back on that side of the house. Okay, sidetrack. So, about 2 or 3 days later, dear said husband said, would you mind if I go with you? I'm like, okay, why are you sucking up to me? You don't like sitting on a plane that long anymore. And he's like, we've been through Heathrow several times on different like Viking cruises to get to like from JFK to Heathrow to Frankfurt, because a lot of what we've done is in Germany. and jumps off in Germany. And he said, and he said, you know what? While we're there, I wonder if we can't get like a side day, and while we're in London. And he found a company that would take us from our hotel in London to an airport on a small plane over to France, to Normandy for the day, and see Normandy, and then fly us back and bring us back to our hotel that night. And I'm like, fine, okay. We weren't sure of our itinerary for a very long time. It doesn't seem like it was this long from Vietnam. I don't know. Long story short, by the time we got it all, it was too late to try to plan something to Normandy. And we didn't have time. It turns out we only had like two days in London. In hindsight, I would have wished we had more, but it all worked out for the best. I'm not a tour guide. I don't want to be a tour guide anymore. So when you don't want to do that planning part anymore, this is what you do. Lots of talk for nothing. Okay, so this is the map that I made that I've already showed you a couple times. And I want to put it on vellum and put it in between the intro page, and which is this, and then a little blurb about Jenny. So that's how we're going to say. So I loved my Vietnam trip last year. Excited to travel with Jenny. England is somewhere we've only been in an airport. So let's stay a couple more days this time. So that's what we did. But I'm going to, I think I'm going to, how did I say I was going to do this in my little book? Oh, yeah, store-bought paper. Yeah, I have store-bought paper. Now, I have 2 packs of 12 by 12 store-bought paper. And let's see what I can come up with here. Now, a lot of this is, oh, here's a great map page, but it might be too big. Who is this by? Scrapbook Customs, and this is Scrapbooks Customs. It's just stuff that I easily found on Amazon because I am a lazy shopper. If I can get it on Amazon, I'm going to get it. I haven't even opened these yet. There's a lot of cards that you can cut apart. And I think there's a sticker page. It's basically a whole pack of London or England stuff. Oops, here's another thing of stickers. Okay. London Memories. I kind of like that. This is something that you cut. Or is it stickers? No, it's stickers. It's stickers. That's a possibility. All right. I like that, but it's not going to fit in 12 by 12. Oh, I love this. Tower of London, the River Thames, National Gallery, Trafalgar Square, Westminster Abbey, Tower Bridge, Windsor Castle, the British Museum, changing of the guard. We didn't see the changing of the guard. We saw them moving around and kind of like shifting the dead out of their legs. St. Paul's Cathedral, the London Eye, Buckingham Palace, double-decker bus, Big Ben, the Tube. We saw it all in one day. I know, it's a lot. It was a lot. I really like this though. Birmingham. We were in the Cotswolds is right here. All in here. So we were here. Highclere Castle is somewhere up here. We were close to Bath. Oh, it was fantastic. I think I'm going to try to see if I can fit this in and make it work. What else is in here? That's the advertising. More advertising. Okay. These are like cards that you can cut apart. Oh, here, London Memories. But see, I don't want that as my opening because it wasn't just London. It was, you know, the Cotswolds. That's really thick paper. Oh, here's little tiny icon things. Oh, I like these. These are all like geared towards travel. Oh, now that works. That works. Let's see what's in here. Again, I'm just now opening these. I've had them since March, probably. In a little folder marked England that I tried not to lose when I was moving my room around slightly, getting all these white drawers. Advertising. Okay, here's some stuff you can cut apart. Now, I do like that too. And that's a sticker. Decisions. Ooh. We did not see Stonehenge. It said we would, but we didn't. This is not particularly English to me. Okay, I'm not crazy about this pad of paper. I do like this, but that's a little too wide. Now, I could cut it vertically. I'm going to go with the crowns. Okay. So, now, let me get my paper cutter. And I'm going to put this side with this. So I need 4 by 8. Let's put it in the right direction. See, this is the only thing with this small one. It's too big. Okay. I'm really out of my zone here right now. Ruler. Big ruler. Here it is. All right, so this is 8 1/4. Pencil. And 4, right? 4 1/2. We're going to cut it a little bit bigger because if we have to trim it, that's fine. I'm really out of my element. It's going to take me a minute to get in here. That was another reason why I do the brain dump on the Hobonichi. Because even though that was easy and that kind of got my thought processes going, now I have to think this size and I have to have my thought processes go around, you know, opposite sides and la la la. Okay. Going to put this in here. Now there's a tiny bit of the white showing, which is fine by me. Okay, then I'll have my vellum on here, which I might have this here, and then Jenny, no, this goes here, but then I cover up all the crowns. Rats. All right, maybe I'll off-center this a little bit so that I can see the crowns. That works. That works. And then Jenny. And this still leaves me a page to do. Yeah, okay, let's glue. Let's glue. It's just going to take me a minute to get in this flow. I haven't really done, well, I did Van Gogh was this size. It just wasn't, it was in an accordion, which is a different animal. Maybe I shouldn't, oh dear. Should be able to glue this straight. That would be a good thing. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I want this even with the bottom. Because I can cover up the white space with this. Okay, now let's glue this in. And I still don't have my pictures. Shutterfly. I got an email 3 days ago that they were in the mail. Are they coming by flies? Definitely not an airplane fly. And Shutterfly on the East Coast is in Charlotte. Or so I thought. Okay, now. Calm down about the vellum. Maybe? All right, let's see here. I love this paper. Oh, no wonder. I keep hearing this name, John Derian. I saw it a lot in England on different things. And I just saw a home design show that I love watching called Homeworthy. I watch them. They have a video almost every day now. And it's usually interior designers' own homes that they have submitted for the show. But this one person had a very, very artsy studio apartment in New York. But he worked for John Derian. And I'm like, who is this John Derian? But he does a lot of collage work. So, he designed my tablet. Is he English? I don't know. Okay. I'm wondering if I can't... my thought process is to put a fold in this so that it hinges to the next page. Kind of like this. And then this goes on here. Sticks out a little. Okay, I'm gonna have to trim my oceans and my English Channel a little bit. My husband said that when we flew over from Dublin to London to Birmingham, we crossed the English Channel. I'm like, that is not the English Channel, Ken Allen. Where is your geography skills? He is of English descent, but not born in England, for sure. I think like third generation upstate South Carolina. Okay, and before that, I don't know. Now, then I want to do a table of contents. So I need to trim this and this. And this was an idea that I loved on Allie Edwards' December Daily last year. She just every day, she stamped, I'm going to write. what was going on. Like Shakespeare or Stratford-on-Avon / Shakespeare, Burton on the Water, Highclere, Blenheim, blah, 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 blah. And I'm not sure how I'm going to write it yet. And she filled hers in daily after she finished with her. Okay, I bought all these erasers. There we go. We'll use our Shakespeare eraser. I'm really not in my element. And I'm so having the hardest time kicking this stupid cold. It's driving me nuts. It's thrown my jet lag into a tailspin. Let me just say that. Okay, I think I'm going to... This is still too much. I hate losing the border, though. Can I move the border? And put it here? Why, yes, I can. This is the difference between a professional video and me. We're just winging it. Even though I have kind of like a plan, I have a guideline, 2 guidelines to follow. It might take 3 to run this show. Okay. This could go on here. Still sticks out a little bit. Penzance, they're a little bit too big for my journal. Or whatever's at the tip of here. But the thought is, this will be glued down onto the hinge here. See, I really want vellum. Ugh. Okay. We can't glue this down yet. This is really frustrating me. Am I prepared? Perhaps, maybe not. But I just came up with another. Let's put this on the edges of this. Because that table of contents is a little shorter. Again, winging it. Okay. And basically, it's the regular old-fashioned scrapbooking. It's just a different size and a little bit more technology available these days. Thus the hybrid stuff. Still pretty close to the way I used to scrapbook. Because even then I would print my stuff on the computer in a text box. Because I just don't like my handwriting. I don't think it looks... If I had Allie Edwards' handwriting or Amy Tangerine's handwriting, I'd be better. But I don't. Okay. I'm going to get this down. Reserve. No, I can't put it down either because I need to. That's still not cut straight. How is that not cut straight? Don't answer. Don't answer. I swear my scissors are crooked. Every time I buy a pair of scissors, they're crooked. It's the scissors' fault. Okay. And there's not as much margin here, so let's go in a little bit more. Okay. Oh, crunch again. All right. Now, I also have a lot of space here now. So I'm going to carry on with my washi tape. Border. And I like this because it's kind of like making paper without the paper. Okay. Does it match purple ink on here? Not necessarily, but that's okay. All right, we're going to clip this here so that we can get the vellum in underneath it. And then I need to come up with this shape on the back and just maybe put a sticker there. But that needs to be on the other side of the vellum. Where the heck is my vellum? All right, I'm stuck. I can't get past it. So we're going to stop for the day. This color ink is actually purple, but it's close enough to this. And I have the map, and I have the flag, and I have this. So I'm okay with all that. Now, so next will be the flight. And I have that kind of semi-thought process in my head too. Actually, this is going to be Jenny Doan and a filler page. Her kind of history. So let me get it posted. And that's what's going on this side, these two pages. Jenny and MSQ. I hope I'm not divulging anything, but I think I heard her say that they bought another abandoned town, kind of like what they did in Hamilton. Okay, so this is going to have flight and flight, and it's going to be my ticket paper. So I need to print that out again. And just because a lot of that stuff will fade over time, and I want the whole sheet of it. And then I'm going to put some little lift up things. So I think that's all the damage I can do today. I will continue to look for my vellum. It's frustrating me to no end. Slow start. Shaky start. I promise it'll get better. It's the cold. Blaming it on the cold. All my disorganization is the cold's fault, not mine. Because this never happens to me normally. I'm being sarcastic. Okay. Stop talking. I'll see you tomorrow with some vellum. Perhaps my act together. Perhaps not. Vellum, where are you? Oh, and another cool thing, because I saw this out of the corner of my eye, Charlotte, North Carolina, is called the Queen City because it was named after Queen Charlotte. Yeah. And Charleston, no, Charleston was not a British origin name. What was Charleston? I don't know. Don't listen to me babble. See you tomorrow. A tad bit organized, hopefully. Bye. And just like that, I'm back. All right, I got acetate. I'm going to use acetate. It seems like it's a thin version of acetate, so hopefully it'll fold easy. Okay. And I'm tired of messing with this. So, what I want to do is have enough of a fold over. And hopefully cut it close enough that I can trim it with the paper trimmer. Once it's a little smaller. This might go in there actually. Yes, it will. Okay. Let's just do it right there. Okay. So, perfect. Plenty of room here. Maybe too much. I have a bone folder, but I'm just going to use a ruler. I will attach this with double-sided tape. Oh, that works actually perfect. Okay, I knew what I was doing all along. Don't let my bumbling thought process fool you. I knew what I was doing all along. Okay, so now I'm going to double-side tape this and then glue my piece of paper on top. And then I'm putting Vicks back on my feet, and I'm trying to knock this cold out because I'm tired of it. It's just enough to be annoying, and it's messing with sleep patterns. That's the reason why I was able to respond to Kurtie's message this morning in like real time at 2:30 in the morning. I set my videos to go off at 2:30 the next morning because a steady stream of viewers are in Europe. So I'm kind of a little bit more conscious of their morning schedule than mine. Okay. Now I'm going to glue this down here. And everything works like it was supposed to, like I knew what I was doing. And we're past the fumbling stage, hopefully. And this covers up the fact that the double-sided tape is not completely transparent. Voila. Okay. This goes in here. These go in the trash, which I need to take out my trash. And this goes here. So I'm going to use double-sided tape again because this is tricky. This is thick. And this is a sure thing. And I'm going to cover this up on the opposite side with like a flip-flop, just a piece of paper, maybe in some of the pattern paper that I have here of this shape. So actually I should trace it on a piece of paper. That's a good idea, Beth. Let's just trace it in my Harrods thing. Pencil. Okay. Oopsie, why did you come out? I'm going to rip this out of my precious Harrods journal. Harrods Stationery Department, Knightsbridge, London. Not to be confused with Portobello Road, which I could not remember how to say. Okay, so now that I'm going to cut out of some kind of paper and put it on the back here, so it'll be the exact same shape. That's not going to happen today. Today we're just getting this down, and it might just be some beautiful paper, which I reminded myself last night when I was messing with a bunch of this, to use Amy Tangerine paper tablets, to use some of my own paper, to use Allie Edwards pattern paper at times if I can, Ranger pattern paper from Dina Wakley when I can, because I have it. And sometimes I forget to use it in these kind of projects because I'm so focused on a travel theme that I forget. Okay. Oh, page 1, check. Now, I might wait for a couple days to start doing this, because I might do this again and have a flip up and have 2 things going. Although I might just put the highlights. Quilt Festival, Stratford-on-Avon, Blenheim, Highclere, Wet Felting, William Morris, London. That's good right there, actually. All right, now I'm finished for the day. We're gonna kind of put you in your home overnight so you can kind of just mesh with your kilt fabric and go knock out our, maybe I'll put the Harrods in here somehow. I could cut this shape out again over here. Okay. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. See you tomorrow. Bye.